Hello, my beautiful friend. It's Betsy Gutting, intuitive life coach and psychic astrologer. Welcome to my channel and welcome to this video on the Capricorn new moon. It's the first new moon of 2022. This new moon is empowering, it's liberating, it's foundation building. So it's a really important new moon energy, and I can't wait to tell you more about it in a moment. First, I want to tell you it's happening on January 2nd, 2022 at 10:33 a.m. Pacific time, 1:33 p.m. Eastern time, and 6:33 p.m. Universal time. What's really interesting right out of the gate is that it's happening on January 2nd, 2022. So that's four twos. The vibration of two is about partnership. It's about psychic sensitivity, our intuition. It's about creating intimacy with the divine, partnering with your higher self or with God, with spirit. So this bodes really well in and of itself. I think it's saying right out of the gate, don't try to do it alone. You're not alone, and you're going to really feel, and I'm going to tell you why as we get more into the aspects, you're going to really feel, I think, that this support, it's about collaboration and cooperation and community. So after the 2 years that we've just had, I think this is great news. Second of all, it's happening at 12 degrees of Capricorn. So you want to look at your natal astrology chart and see where you have 12 degrees of Capricorn, which house. This is where you're going to be feeling this new moon. And if you have planets or points between 8 and 16 degrees of Capricorn, 8 and 16 degrees of Capricorn, or the other cardinal signs, Aries, Libra, and Cancer, you will probably feel this new moon even more. If you'd like a personal astrology reading where we can look at your chart and see where the new moon is happening, or anything else of concern to you right now, you can book with me directly on my website. I also offer coaching sessions, so look at my link, look at the links below, and you can find out all about it. All right, so let's get into the aspects of this new moon in Capricorn. First of all, Capricorn is a cardinal earth sign. Capricorn initiates, it's a leadership energy. Capricorn is, because it's earth, it wants to create something stable and long-lasting in the world. Capricorn is symbolized by the mountain goat that's always looking for a new mountain to climb. It loves achievement, it's ambitious. It likes hierarchy. It likes to climb the ladder. So you get the idea. So here we have this very foundation building energy, because Capricorn is our foundation, our solid earthly foundation. And I want you to go back for a moment to the beginning of December when we had the Sagittarius new moon solar eclipse. The Sagittarius new moon solar eclipse. I have a video on that. I'll link to that as well. But I want you to go back to that time at the beginning of December. What were you thinking about that time? Because that's when we started seeding, we started getting the fire burning in our belly to answer the call of your soul, to listen to your heart. What did you want? The Sagittarius eclipse was all about taking a risk. It was about, I believe in myself now. I've cleared my karma. I'm letting go of all those inner critic niggly things that say I can't do this. And I'm finally, and I just got full body chills, and I'm finally going to say yes to something that is calling to me now. Well, what's so cool about this Capricorn new moon right now is that Mars is in Sagittarius and it's crossing the eclipse point, the Sagittarius eclipse point, which means that it's being activated again. That energy inside of us that says, yeah, I'm willing to feel the fear and do it anyway. I'm willing to take a risk. This is being activated by Mars right now. And Mars is our inner masculine. It's the part of us that takes action, the part of us that says, I'll make the uncomfortable phone call. I will, go ask that person out. I will, write up the new course and offer it into the world, or whatever you want to offer into the world. This is the part of us that is willing to take a step. So this is an action-oriented new moon. Now, something else that's important to look at is that Venus, which is Mars's counterpoint, right? Counterpart. Mars is the masculine, Venus is the feminine. Well, Venus is also in Capricorn, the sign of the achiever. But Venus, being what we love, our money, our being romance, being our self-worth, what we value, Venus is the one that really is deciding what she wants, right? She's retrograde. She's retrograde. What does this mean? It means that she is reassessing all of her desires, all of her priorities. She wants to do things a different way. So here we have Mars saying, in Sag, saying, okay, we're doing this, we're going to do that, we're going to like be the fool in the tarot, put the knapsack on, get on the road, we're on a road trip, we're making this happen, we're having an adventure, we're doing a hero's journey. Venus says, okay, hold on a minute. I need some time to think about it. I need some time to think about how I can do it differently, because in the past, when we've done things together, Mars, you've pushed me, you've kind of cracked the whip on me. You're all about striving and ambition and all, and I'm not. Venus says, I'm not about that. I want to feel good. I want to take care of myself. My health matters. My health on every level matters. I am not going to hurt myself anymore in the name of a goal, in the name of achievement. I'm done with that kind of approach. I need to do a different kind of self-discipline. So this is really pivotal in this new moon analysis, is to know that we have some time. Like, you can think about what you want to do, and you may very well already be taking action and already be taking steps to build something. And that's really exciting. But just know that as you are doing that, you're observing your own behavior, and you're seeing where you're hard on yourself. You're seeing where you are making sacrifices that may not be healthy, and you're seeing it, you're going, I need to change this. I don't want to make any unhealthy sacrifices anymore. And it's interesting because Capricorn, where the new moon has traditionally been about, like, put your nose to the grindstone, work hard. It's ruled by Saturn, so work really hard. You might have to make sacrifices to get this. Well, Venus is saying the only kind of sacrifice I'm willing to make is one that lights me up, is one that is in service of my health and my well-being and my true heart's fulfillment. Another aspect that's super supportive here is Jupiter is in Pisces. Jupiter just changed signs. Pisces is our spiritual help. It's our guardian angel. It's our partnering with the divine. Oh my gosh, I can't tell you how happy I am that Jupiter is going into Pisces. This, I think, is, it's a water sign. Pisces merges with the divine. Pisces loves good music, and it's elevated by anything inspirational. And so I think this is going to remind us to go back to what inspires you, what lights you up. And it's going to give us a sense of spaciousness. We need some spaciousness. We need to feel that we're not all constricted and tight and restricted after all these restrictions that we've been through, and some of us are still going through. Pisces says, open things up. Give yourself some space. Give yourself some breathing room. Breathe. Breathe. Come back to the present moment. Know that there's nothing that is like my mom used to say, it's not the end of the world. That was one of her favorite things. It's not the end of the world, and let's just make the best of it. And, Pisces is like a positive reality check, saying, you can strive, you can want, you can push all you want to get something, but the truth is we only have this moment. So we better enjoy the process of life. We better enjoy the journey. Also, and this is a big aspect, probably the most hopeful, significant aspect of this new moon, is that Uranus is trining the sun and the moon. Uranus is freedom. Uranus is be your own sovereign being. Take a stand for yourself. Take a stand for your life, for your freedom. Don't look at what anyone else is doing. Don't look at what the government is doing. Easier said than done. But Uranus is saying, come back to yourself and see what authentic, unique, innovative thing you can offer to the world. You can offer to yourself. You can offer to your family. Be willing to change it up. Uranus brings us awakening moments, so you could have an awakening during this time. Uranus brings in support that seems out of the blue. So this is a super supportive energy. And I think what Uranus is wanting to really impart to us is you decide. You decide what you want. Do not look at what's going on in the world and say, I have to wait till this happens, or this person grants me freedom, or this door opens for me, or, you know, people come around. I wish those people would just wake up. No, no. Uranus says you are a sovereign being. You can create your life exactly as you want. It's all about getting into the right vibration. It's all about vibration. So this is reminding us there is a vibration of freedom, and we can claim it, and we can rise to that level. And with Jupiter and Pisces is there. It's like, I'm getting this image of this spiritual being, this ethereal being with, you know, hands at heart center, saying, just very calm, very serene, and saying, come to me, come talk to me, partner with me. I will help you. You are not doing this alone. Remember that you have spiritual support. Okay, so let's pull a card. This is my favorite part. I love finding out what the cards have to say, and I'm shuffling them. And let's see what the cards have to say about this new moon in Capricorn. Okay. Interesting, 4 of Cups. So in this image, this person, she's feeling separated from her abundance, from her bounty. And it's interesting because 4 is the number of structure. It's really a Capricornian number. It's about creating a foundation. And yet, emotionally, she's feeling cut off from the physical world, from what she can create. So I feel like this card is saying it's time for us to move back into our hearts and know that what we're looking for in terms of support, in terms of inspiration, it's not outside of us. And it comes back to this Jupiter and Pisces, right? It's not outside of you. It's not out there somewhere. And this is all water, of course, which is Piscean. It's within your heart. Come back to your heart. You know, spend some time journaling if you're not sure what you want, or if you don't feel supported. Spend some time journaling and getting reconnected to, and being in nature. That was an ocean image, but it's like, you know, for me, I live near the ocean, so I'm lucky I can go walk on the beach, but like, spend some time getting connected to your primal self, your heart self, your soul self. I want to pull one more card and see what happens as we get connected to our hearts. It's the Ace of Discs. So aces are new beginnings. And of course, new moons are new beginnings. And discs are pentacles, are our money, are connected with Earth, which is Capricorn. And here you see there is looks like a child playing with a cat, or something very leopardy, and playing with, there's some yarn and different things. There's a fire in the fireplace. You know, this Ace of Discs, well, Ace are all about new beginnings, and aces are where we get inspired. So this, I think, is saying, go back to your child self. What did you love to do when you were a kid? What can you give yourself to bring that inspiration back? It's interesting, this theme of inspiration is really coming up here. And I think it's partly because Capricorn can feel so serious, can be so much about, let's create a plan. We need a plan. We need to be practical. It can really get us into our heads and take us into a place of lack. Take us into a place of, oh, I just need all these resources to make this happen. a place where we just don't feel like we have what it takes to make things happen. And I feel that this card is saying, go back to your inner child and consult your inner child before you make a plan and decide what it is that you want to create. So I hope that this video has been helpful to you on the Capricorn new moon. If it has, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss the next video. And I would love to know if anything in this video resonated for you and where you're tuning in from. So if you'd like to share, leave me a comment below. I absolutely love your comments. I love connecting with you. And as promised, I have a gift for you, a guided meditation, returning home to yourself. Go to my website, you can download it, and I will leave the link below for you to get your instant download guided meditation. I will be back very soon with another video. And until then, happy Capricorn new moon. Sending you all my love.